What's up, 88ers? Welcome back. We got shoulders today, and we are doing an absolutely crazy drop set shoulder workout. If you can make it through this workout, your shoulders are gonna be done. They're gonna be smoked. They're gonna be blowed up. Stay tuned, I'm gonna show you how. All right, y'all, we're talking about shoulders. Remember, you got three muscles make up your shoulders: front delt, side delt, rear delt. So guess what? We're gonna start this workout isolating the three sides, and then we're gonna move on to the compounds to finish it off, right? Right. So remember, stay tuned at the end of this video because we recap our videos. The reason we recap is if we forgot any pro tips, Camille and I will huddle right before the recap and say, hey, say this, say this. So it's any forgotten tips, pro tips that we may have forgotten while we're filming. So make sure you stay tuned for the recap, y'all. All right, let's get this thing started. All right, y'all, before we start this workout, we're gonna hashtag it. You should not do this every week. This is a shocker workout. It's gonna shock your shoulders. You should do it at most once a quarter. That's once every 3 months, at most. It's too much volume, it's too much shock for you to do once a week. So put this in your program as a shocker. Shock your shoulders, blow them up. All right, with that said, we're gonna start with side delts, right? You want bigger delts, makes your waist look smaller. You want the big side delts come out here, right? Give you that big V taper. Right, so to do side delts, you gotta do side raises like so. That focuses on the side delt head. And we're gonna do a drop set. So if you don't know what a drop set is, you're just gonna do 10. You should go to round failure at 10. If you're not right around failing, you're too light. Make it heavier, right? Right. I'm not counting, but I think that's 10. And then you drop it down. Just 5 or 10 pounds. Don't drop crazy amount. And then try to get another 10, right? Right. Remember, when you do your side raises, don't go dead. Keep tension on the delts the entire time. So stop right here and then come back up. All right, I'm not counting, but I think that's 10. And they're burning, y'all. I'm not coming close to failure for the video, and I'm not using heavy weights for this video, and they're on fire, right? And this is just the first set. You're gonna do 3 sets of these drop sets. Holy smokes, I think that's 10. Ooh, man. All right, so exercise 1, dumbbell side raise, drop set, boom. 3 drops, 10, 10, 10, and you're gonna do it 3 times. Talk about a burner, y'all. If you can keep going after that, stay tuned, we got some more. All right, so after the side raise drop set, you're gonna be burning, trust me, you're gonna be on fire. But we gotta hit the rear delt, right? Right, don't neglect your rear delt, most neglected muscle. So, to hit your rear delt, you do rear raises. So we're gonna grab the dumbbells and hit a rear raise, right? It's almost like the side raise, and forward, it moves the focus to your rear delts like so. So, we're gonna do a rear delt drop set. Same thing, 10, 10, 10. You wanna be burning, you wanna be close to failure when you hit the first 10, so make sure you pick the correct weight. It might take a couple tries to get it down, but you will eventually know where to start, and then of course progressively overload. All right, so it looks just like this. Keep your rear delt engaged. Don't just drop your arms like so. During the negative portion of rep, keep that rear delt engaged and get a good squeeze at the top right there. Boom. A good tip, I think that was 10. A good tip would be to pause right here and squeeze. Pause, squeeze. Now you're really isolating that rear delt, and you're getting the perfect rep. The positive, the squeeze, and the negative, right? Ooh, baby, these are burning. I think that was 10. All right, dropping it down. Remember, your delt muscles are pretty small. So they're gonna burn out and they're gonna fatigue pretty quickly. That's why we're pre-exhausting them before we hit the compound moves. We're blowing up each head of the shoulder, the delt, before we move on and synergistically use all three heads. All right, I'm getting ahead of myself. Rear delt drop set. Man, your shoulder's gonna be on fire, but we're gonna keep going. Oh, also remember, don't forget, you're doing 3 sets. I'm only doing 1 for the video. You're gonna do 3 sets. Man, you're gonna be burning. You're gonna love this one. Oh, we murdered your side delt and your rear delt. You know what's next, right? Front delt, you got it. So to hit the front delt, you do a front raise, right? This kind of makes common sense. Front raise, front delt, side raise, side delt, rear raise, rear delt, right? All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. Drop set 10, 10, 10, but we're doing front raises to hit the front delt this time. All right, and man, I know I'm videoing this and I'm not using real weight, but my shoulders are seriously on fire right now. This is a burner. If you make it through this workout, your shoulders will be literally on fire. All right, I think that was 10. Along with your other raises, make sure you get a squeeze at the top, a pause squeeze, and then keep your front delt engaged as you lower it. You also don't want to go to dead space on these, so don't hit your legs that's resting. Keep tension on the front delt the whole entire time. I think that was 10. 1 more drop. Whew. Let me tell you, a lot of people don't do front delts. Make sure you do your front delts, y'all. You don't have to do a whole lot, but make sure you do some isolation work for your front delts. Man, am I on fire. Holy smoke. All right. So we started off. Drop set for side, drop set for rear, drop set for front. We're doing 3 sets on every one of them, not just 1. Now we're gonna move into the compound movement. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, after we burned out each head of your delt with the isolation moves, we're gonna move on to the compound movements. These exercises are gonna work all 3 heads at the same time, as opposed to the first 3 where you're isolating 1 head each exercise, right? Right, there's only 2 compound exercises for shoulders. Upright rows and overhead press. So we're gonna go ahead and do the upright rows. Again, drop set 10, 10, and 10. Just like so. All right, upright rows. You can do these a couple different ways. I recommend you arc yourself out a little bit wider here. Squeeze your delt at the top. A lot of people got issues coming in close with shoulder impingement doing them like this. So arc them out a little bit, just like so. If you're having issues, if you're not having issues, you can go ahead and do them like this. But if you are, arc them out a little bit. And that's a good pro tip. I can actually get a better contraction when I arc them out as opposed to straight up and down. All right, I think that was 10. Moving right along. On your compound moves, you're gonna be able to go a little bit heavier. You're using more muscles, you're not isolating any muscles. So you're you're gonna be able to go heavier on the compound moves. But you're gonna be on fire and you're gonna be exhausted from the drop sets you did first. So you're not gonna be able to do the weight you normally do because we pre-exhausted with 3 drop sets for front delt, side delt, and rear delt. All right, again, I'm on fire. These are 30 reps each set. And man, let me tell you, that's gonna burn, baby. All right, I think that was 10. So, upright rows, stay tuned. We got 1 more, and I'm sure you already know what it is. Probably guessed it already. We're gonna finish this crazy drop set shoulder workout with overhead press, and it's gonna be dumbbells. So if you didn't notice, this is a total dumbbell workout as well, y'all, right? All right. So overhead press, you're just gonna press straight up, squeeze your delts, back down. Same thing with the other exercises. Make sure you keep your delts engaged while you're bringing them back down, like so. You don't wanna miss out on half of your rep. And if you're just dropping these, boom, you're missing out on half your rep. So make sure you keep them engaged, nice and smooth, up, squeeze, and then keep them engaged as you bring them down, just like so. All right, I think that was 10. Again, this is a compound move. It hits the front head, the side head, and the rear head all together. All those muscles are working together to press these dumbbells up. And you're probably not gonna have much gas left in the tank by the time you get to these, but give it all you got. Go as heavy as you can and really burn them out, because you're done after this, y'all. This is the last exercise if you even make it this far. And if you have to tap out before this, it's okay. Don't be embarrassed. This is a brutal, brutal, brutal workout. A very advanced workout. Matter of fact, if you don't have 5 years under your belt of training, you probably shouldn't even do this one. Whew. All right, stay tuned. We're gonna cap this video. All right, y'all, thanks for staying tuned to the end of this video. Let's recap, right? All right, so normally Camille and I tell you start with your compound moves, your big nasty lifts, right? If you notice, we started with isolation on this one. We are pre-exhausting our shoulders with a whole bunch of volume before we move on to the compound exercises. The reason we're doing that is to pre-exhaust, so you don't have to lift so heavy when you get to the compound moves. You can go a little bit lighter, save your joints, and we're gonna burn out those front head, side head, and rear head with the drop sets starting off. Now listen, y'all, you don't want to do this workout, I already said it, very often. This is designed to get you busting plateaus. It's going to get you growing. It's so much volume, your shoulders have no choice but to grow. They're going to grow. The volume, the pump, is going to get you blowed up. It's going to get you to grow, but it's too much volume, not enough weight to sustain. So once a quarter, no more than that. It's a shocker. It's designed to shock your shoulders, get you past the plateau. Keep that in mind. All right, so we started with dumbbell drop set. Straight out to the side, 10, 10, 10. Make sure you don't go dead space. Keep tension on the delts the entire time, right? From there, we went to rear raises, like so. Same thing, squeeze here, keep tension on the delts the entire time. Drop set, 10, 10, 10. Front raise, just like so. Make sure you squeeze here. If you're having trouble squeezing, go just a little bit higher. You can contract a little bit more if you go just a little bit higher than shoulder height. If you're having trouble. If you can squeeze it down here, you don't need to go any higher. But if you can't, try a little bit higher and then you'll feel the squeeze, right? From there, we went to upright rows. Boom. Drop set is a compound move. Remember, it hits all three heads of the delt. And then the overhead press. Same thing, drop set, compound move, hits all three heads of your delt. You notice this was all dumbbells. It's easier to do drop sets on dumbbells than on barbells. So you can literally go to the gym, get in front of the dumbbell rack, you can do an entire workout right there. You might make some people mad trying to get to the dumbbells, but you can do your entire workout standing right here in front of the dumbbell rack, so it's very convenient as well. But this is a burner, y'all. You make it to the end, I give you props, because this is a shocker, it's a burner. Give it a try. If you make it to the end, give us a comment, a thumbs up, a flame, a muscle man, whatever you want. Let us know you made it, because that's outstanding. All right, don't forget to check us out live every Sunday, 12 Eastern. And for more videos like this, check out our shoulder playlist, 88 Fitness. Like and subscribe.